Welcome back, everybody. It's fantastic to be talking to you. We keep talking club rugby. We keep trying to stay connected. Of course, very important during these COVID times that we keep talking to our members, to keep talking to our clubs. And of course, we're giving you the opportunity to talk to your membership structure and tell them what's going on. But it's fantastic for us to know that we are reaching out to the clubs, and the clubs have not closed their doors. They're still talking to their members. They're still planning. And of course, we keep waiting for the further announcements and the next fixtures. Joining me on the line now, assistant coach at Durbell, Marius Erwee. Marius, welcome back to Cape Rugby TV. How are you?
Hello, JP. Thank you very much for having me on again. Doing well, just getting very cold currently, but otherwise wanting to be on the field. But due to COVID, we can't, so I'm enjoying the time at home with my newborn.
Oh, congratulations is
Thank
in
you.
order then, I'm sure. Are you going to tell us, is this a former women's rugby player or men's rugby player?
Women's rugby player. I've already got a
Women's
men's rugby player, so there's a women's one on the in
Oh,
bed now.
congratulations. That's fantastic.
Cool, thanks, Ben.
So I see the picture in the background, Durbell rugby side, of course, 2019 champions.
Yeah.
Let's catch up a little bit. 3, 4, 5 months now where you guys went through phase 1 of 4 weeks, and then you went through a phase 2 of 4 weeks, and then eventually you got to a space where you were able to play a couple of friendlies. Talk us through the last few months since we spoke last.
Yeah, was lucky to be back on the field again. See the boys enjoying themselves. We had some nice tough friendlies that we played, did well against them. Was looking forward to the season starting, and then all of a sudden, just a week or so before the season, boom, they said no more rugby for us for the time now. So boys are still practicing. They've got a program that they have to do on their own. So yeah, eager to see them again on the field and take it further.
So how was that transition for you? I mean, I know when we spoke last, we were talking about the challenges of coaching, but you were in that first 4 weeks, you were unable, of course, to make any contact. And then the second 4 weeks, you were able to make some form of contact, even though that was limited. I mean, how was that for you, moving the transition from that sort of non-contact training into a fixture?
Yeah, it was the first few weeks when we started having contact after that first initial time. It was quite tense on our side because we were wondering if the players would take the contact, and they surprised us a lot. They took contact. None actually got hurt. From game time, you could see that match fitness that they needed. But later on, it was starting to get there, and they were starting to play well as a team. And like I said, we were ready for the season. We are up for it.
It seems like we've got that same message from a lot of people, that the strength and conditioning that the players were doing, even in isolation, had paid off, and the number of the players, in fact, came back to training stronger and heavier.
Yeah. So we had a session or our week was one day at CrossFit, the Monday, and then the Tuesday and the Thursday we would practice on the field, and I think the CrossFit helped a lot with that strength. Some of the guys actually got back better than they was previously, and stronger. So that's great, because of some of them actually joined the CrossFit gym, and you could see the difference in their play and their ability.
Yeah. Where are we at now, Marius? Of course, we know that there's no fixtures at the moment. Everybody's waiting well, firstly, people are waiting for the COVID to reduce, but following that, we wait and see what announcements are on the cards from government, from SA Rugby, Western Province Rugby, and so on. Are you guys at least able to stay in touch with the players? I mean, you had 18 months of practice of, I'm not talking about physical practice, but practice of reaching out on WhatsApp, reaching out on Facebook, finding creative ways to keep the players connected, as we see on the screen here. That's what we've been trying to do, obviously. Have you now been able to kick those gears back into action?
Yeah, we've sent through a program that they need to follow. Listen, it's all up to the players. If they want to follow it, they can follow it. Hopefully they follow it, but if they come back and they're not up to standard, they're not gonna play. We don't worry about the names. We worry about the people that's actually on the field and going to perform. The best player plays every time, so they know it, and yeah, they're working hard. I've tried to do it myself, one of the exercises, but no, this 41-year-old body can't do this anymore. So I gave up after a few minutes. But some of them are enjoying it. Yeah, they're working hard. So we up for it, eh?
Of course, behind the scenes, you've got a management structure at Durbell, a very big, successful management structure that is always concerned about the facilities, concerned about the membership. They themselves must be stressing about the membership retention and keeping members and keeping them motivated and happy, so that when the doors open one day, people will just come straight back. Are your management structures also sitting around the virtual table, brainstorming different ways to engage with? I mean, you've got different structures as well, including past players structures and youth structures. And fans and regulars who would ordinarily come to the club and pop in. Are they doing different things to keep the supporters club happy?
They are. Listen, we're not a club that boasts too much about on Facebook, so we try and take it low back, because we'd rather perform on the field and let the players come or the people come and do. But yeah, there was some exciting stuff that we were planning for if the season start, like showing the games inside the going live, like Falspire is doing. We were planning that, and also if a restaurant was there and people could go there, and there's a certain amount of people that can go there. They can watch a game there via video. So yeah, there was planning. They were thinking about it. But luckily we're a community club, and the community around us, they like to support us at the field. So we just wait now for this whole thing to go past, so that we can get people next to the field and play for it. That's what the players like. I must say this: the few friendlies that we had was quite weird. Playing at a Tygerberg with no spectators, playing at a Hamlets with no spectators, so playing at Durbell with no spectators. So it was like a weird sensation, but it's reality. We have to adapt and go on, because like Johanna always said, you can control the controllables. So we have to control what we do on the field. And listen, rugby is between the four lines, so you have to play before the four lines and play the best that you can play.
Yeah. Marius, difficult times. I'm looking forward to finding out what comes next for you guys. It's nice catching up with you, and of course we pass on our best wishes to you and everybody out there, all the players, all the supporters, the management at Durbell, and we say to you guys, stay safe out there, and hopefully we'll get some positive news in the near future.
Yeah. Here's my thumbs. I hope you can see it. I'm holding it. Hopefully we can get some good news soon. Yeah, and thank you, and the same to everybody else out there. Please keep safe. This virus is not something to play with. So yeah, do what everybody says. Do what's the best for you, and stay home and wear your mask. Yeah, and keep safe. That's all I can say. And hopefully rugby will return soon.
Yeah, thanks, Marius. Yes. Hopefully we will see rugby back soon, but I suppose we have to continue to wait for the announcements as they come out, and I'm sure everybody is also double holding thumbs. And folks, of course, big thanks to everybody that has contributed to their messages on the ticker line that you're seeing behind the screens here, at least at the bottom of the screen. Everybody giving their messages of support and well wishes for those out there as we all continue to fight this COVID pandemic. Difficult times for everybody at the moment. Folks, when we come back from the break, we carry on talking about club rugby. Back in a sec.